Hey guys, I've had so much fun being up here. I don't know what it is really. I've just enjoyed being up here talking to y'all about tech. So, in going over kind of in my head everything I've done up here, I would say I'm a tech person. So, yeah, I'm going to turn away so that I don't disrespect the copyright. Anyway. It's really cool to be up here. So, and anyway, I wanted to update you guys real quick. I'm all over the place a little bit today, but Evernote is really keeping that together, and I'm definitely gonna do more Evernote Vision videos. I'm starting a series, but it will be it's going to be a long-term series. It's not going to be a mini-series by any stretch. It's just going to be, because there's more actions in the rotor and things like that. And there's so many Evernote tutorials out there, but I want to hit our market, in our community of voiceover users and things, because it is so important for us to plan ahead in our minds, and it's important for us to stay in touch with our thoughts, because we're using different senses and things like that, and it's important for everybody personally to stay in touch with their thoughts, but I'm not in that business. So but anyway, I know the Apple event's coming up today. That'll be exciting. I'll definitely do my review of it. But I did want to, and I love Apple, I really do. So I'll start with that. I love Apple. I have Apple Card. Love the iPhone. I'm a software person. I could care less about hardware as long as it runs the latest software. I'm impressed. Or even if it can't run the absolute latest software, if it runs new enough software that you can use it. Like, let's say if I was stuck on 12 right now, I would still be impressed. But yeah, and I'm hoping, that they will continue the SE. That's all I really care about is Apple TV Plus, because there's a show I want to get my daughter into. It's a preschool show that Apple's coming out with, and definitely the Oprah show on mental fitness, quote unquote. I'm quoting her. So, I'm excited about that, and then if they continue the SE, I'll even be happier. But this SE will run for another year, and I'm getting a phone case and a battery pack, so I wanted to update y'all on that. And like I said, I love Apple. Evernote is not going to replace Apple Notes by any stretch. That's not meant to happen at all. It's adding to not only adding to, but it's an outlet for me to have a planner and nerd out on it. I don't care necessarily about Siri shortcuts that will bring up certain types of notes, because that's about all I've done with iOS notes. I care about getting into a planner and having my notebooks around me, and having there's a whole thing on Evernote. They have programs that teach you how to journal and different templates and things. It's not just that's what I'm paying, and it's less than $10 a month. And they have programs and communities out there on YouTube and stuff that teach you how to journal and how to plan and give you ideas and all that kind of stuff. And they've been around for over 10 years, and they're I believe like the first digital planner. And so but Apple Notes is great for storing information, and it's so easy to just look it up in Spotlight and look it up and all that kind of stuff. That's what it's there for. To me, you can store different types of medias. You can't create all types of medias, although they're getting better about that, but there's not going to be an audio recorder in there. It's not meant to be a full-on planner like that, but it is meant to be a filing system, and I think they've gotten up to par and gotten a lot better with that. So Bobby and I, my husband, if you guys are new to me, are going to continue to share Apple Notes and share in iCloud and all that stuff. And he can have the password to my Evernote for all I care, which he does, really, because it's it's the way we have our system set up. He knows. So it's not about any of that. It's just about adding a planner in my life and having that, because I've been into writing, but none of these apps seem to get me consistent with writing. No calendar, no other writing app, but I've always just gone back to Evernote, because when I was a kid I would have big binders with Braille paper, and I would write songbooks, and I would write little journals and just all kinds of stuff on the Braille writer and all that stuff. So, and it's like Evernote kind of feels like that. That's why. And then not to mention the programs and communities they have. Some people will try to make money with the courses. I'm not going to be paying for a course by any means, because there's a ton of free courses out there already, and people have Evernote notebooks that you can join, and it's just a whole big community around having a planner. So anyway, I wanted to get into why I've chosen YouTube Music over Apple Music real quick too. I've loved the different features of Apple Music. Let me make sure I'm still recording here. Yeah, I'm good. The different features of Apple Music try to make it more social and things like that. But it's within the Apple ecosystem that you're social. It's not so much by sharing out. You can share out, but I actually cannot find the share button to share out anymore. I don't know what they've done, but I'm sure it's there. I don't really care anymore, so you don't have to, unless you want to, but still you don't have to tell me. I've just, they've had a bunch of my music cataloged from iTunes that I bought, so I thought they had the edge. But and the human algoriters. Sometimes they can create some fun playlists. Sometimes I've had fun creating some fun playlists over the years with Apple Music. But it takes away the focus of the music. And with YouTube Music, they get a ton of data and algorithms, not only by what you will listen to and like, and they'll add those songs to your patterns within minutes, and you can have a mixtape with a song you just listened to, which, not that you want to listen to the same song again, but it's just taking into the account that they pay attention to what you're listening to, and that's YouTube Music alone. But all your YouTube Music songs that you listen to and like goes into your YouTube, and so you can go into messages, for example, and share out, go into the YouTube app within iMessage, which I love the apps in iMessage, and you can share out that way all the things you've listened to in YouTube Music, because it goes into your YouTube. But the most important feature is, of this algorithm and data, is that YouTube Music gets the algorithms from what you watch. So if you watch, I'm into hard rock and stuff, so if you watch, and metal and all that, and if you watch a ton of Korn interviews, or a ton of Ghost interviews, or a ton of, you watch Corey Taylor even talk about his new book. You don't even have to listen to the music that day. You watch Corey Taylor talk about his book, and guess what? You'll get recommendations of bands he's in, songs he's in, etc. So, to me, they got the edge with data, because they're the algorithms are paying attention to the patterns of what you listen to and what you watch. And not to mention, I don't know what happened to Planet of the Apps. I know that's where I first found Gary Vaynerchuk, was Planet of the Apps. I wasn't sure about him at first, because a father and his daughter were doing, a backpack, and he was trying to have them lower the price, I think is what it was, to make it more realistic, and he was trying to tell them it was too pricey, but it was a little girl and everything. And I got into him on YouTube after that, because somehow Apple Music canceled his partnership, and I know that's a little bit of a different topic, but I'm not very happy about it, because now I've felt like he's a part of mental fitness for me, and it's kind of funny how that happens. But yeah, it's, that was one of the reasons why I kept it for the Planet of the Apps. And then I kind of got burnt out watching Planet of the Apps when I started to watch more YouTube. They could have put it on YouTube, but, and if The Archers, which is a podcast that I'm listening to, is on YouTube, in its channel, I would much rather watch it. I don't even listen to podcasts anymore, because the podcasts that I do listen to, all their content is on YouTube, including Gary Vee, including Actualized. I subscribed to Actualized podcast about a year ago, and I don't even need the podcast because I got it all on YouTube, all in one place. So I'm hoping that'll happen with The Archers, and then I can actually put The Archers on TV, on my TV at home, and listen to the show that way. But anyway, I know this got a bit all over the place here, but wanted to update you guys. This week is starting to ramp up and get a little busier, so I'm definitely going to be looking forward to talking to you guys again, and thank you guys for connecting with me. And yeah, I'm good. I'm hoping that this will be okay, and hoping that the week will go okay. So hope everybody has a good week. Like I said, I'm hoping I still have more time. I feel like I've been having a lot of time to talk to you guys on here lately, and it's been nice. So I really do appreciate you guys stopping by and connecting with me, and I will talk to you guys soon.